Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Wild Wisconsin with Wes. Today I'm with my buddy Mike, and we're riding the ATV trail from Parkway, which is about 5 miles south of W, the corner of W and Parkway, headed to Highway 64, or going in the direction of Chute Pond or Mountain. Anyway, we're out and just ripping the trails up today, having a great time. I'm only using one GoPro, unfortunately. The other one was dead. So I'm switching on and off from his forward to mine. Get the best angles we can possibly get. But I had to edit out a lot of the footage because I had a bad vibration in the GoPro and it was just awful to listen to. So if you're hearing that, I apologize. It was extremely washboardy. You couldn't get 500 feet down the trail without hitting washboard for the first few miles was pretty awful. The trail itself was beautiful, but you really, and like my buddy Mike was telling me, his four-wheeler, the shock wasn't so great. His shocks were not 100%. And as for me, mine are pretty new, and I'm able to just fly over the washboards, at 40 miles an hour, just skip over them. He wasn't able to do that as well because he would lose control. So he had to kind of, stick around or slow down and hit them full on, unfortunately. Otherwise, he probably would have ended up in a tree. Which is why I'm so far ahead right now. I really gotta get a rearview mirror. But my buddy Mike is driving a 97 Polaris. I can't think of it. I think it's a 400 4x4, push button 4x4. It's an old model, but it worked. I mean, the dude could really cruise in that thing when the trail wasn't completely rutted up and washboardy. It was a pretty good machine. He definitely could outrun me. We did a little race and found out that yes, my machine is slow, which is okay. I expect it. Yeah, this ride turns out to be quite the adventure. You'll see why in a few minutes, but I'm not gonna give it away. I'll just say that it is unexpected, I guess is all I'm gonna give you. So yeah, we were just ripping on these trails. They were so much fun when we weren't getting our teeth shaken out of our head. There's this one particular trail, and it is, I think it's coming up actually, where we're just left, right, and it was the epitome of a perfect four-wheeler trail. It was extremely dusty, even though we had just gotten like an inch and a half of rain. I was surprised how dusty it was. I think this is the trail right here where we're just, maybe not, we'll see. Oh, right here. Yeah, this is the good part coming up. Wasn't so good for me or Mike, but I'm sure you guys get a kick out of it. Bloop. some jackass, or many, dug a rut in that left corner there, and I sank like a rock. And I was dead set. I was heavy. I was hung up. All 4 tires were off the ground. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Mike actually took all the stuff out of his pockets because we couldn't pull it out. And he walked into the water up to his thighs and helped me pull it out or push it out, really. What a good buddy. I really did appreciate that. And I did not want to get out forward and get in the water, but didn't have a choice. There was no way around it. I am swearing a lot here, and I apologize for that. I hope you all can forgive my potty mouth. Yeah, I was really upset. I was not happy about that. At the bottom of the fucking ocean.
They're like, oh, we can't get through here.
Ridiculous.
For a second. Huh? Let it dry out for a little bit.
Yeah, it was not warm either. It was cold. Extremely cold. My shoes are still drying on my deck.
Deep water.
Now we stopped for a cigarette. We heard ATVs coming, and we were debating if we wanted to tell them about the hole, because we had good video footage to see them go through the deep part. But being the nice guys we are, we told them. Yeah, nothing to it. And then I went through. After I saw that guy go through, I'm like, well, we can make it. So I went through, and I met up with 3 other guys on the other side. And they saw my wet legs, and they're like, what happened? And I told them, and I had to tell them to stay to the left. So they did. And here comes Mike through it. He was pretty gun shy about the water puddles because he had just drowned his machine a few days earlier. So I can understand. But now I just noticed that I'm blowing white smoke. So that means I'm going to have to change oil. Yeah, we were expecting to totally be able to go across 64 when we got there, and the other side of the road, the trail was closed. I think that's O'Connell County. I thought they opened their trails. I don't know. Maybe because of all the rain. I wasn't sure about it, but I know that the folders had to come from somewhere. They didn't come from down the highway. So obviously they were using the closed trails, which we did not. And then Mike takes off like a bat out of hell. it wasn't nearly as washboardy as some of the other ones. Mainly because it was underwater mostly. Well, I love that gear change on the Rancher. It just sounds like you're loading a gun every time you shift it. It did suck being submerged because that's when I had to put my foot in the water to put it in reverse, because you know the gear shift was at the foot pedal. So that was, you know, one crappy ultimatum there, but what are you gonna do? I like manuals. I think I've always had a manual. I've never once had an automatic machine. Everything I've ever owned, except for the vehicle I drive now and the one I drove previous to this vehicle, was all manual. Look at that trail, guys. God, that's beautiful. Just love it up here, guys. It is really quite amazing country. I strongly recommend, if you got a machine you like to ride, and ride fast and hard, these are the trails for it. I mean, I've been to Iron County, ridden those trails. Can't ride them fast. It's too rough. I've been to Black River Falls several times. Those are pretty close to these. It's really sandy soil, a lot of washboards. And personally, I think we've got a lot more trails over here in Marinette County than Black River Falls does. So, yeah, I highly recommend it. If you haven't been over here and you want to check it out, do it. Come over. You know, spend an afternoon out here. It is worth it. Even on a rainy, cool day, it's so much fun back there. Even by yourself. I mean, I've ridden these trails by myself several times. I'll get frustrated with the wife, or I'll get frustrated with the kids, or I'll, you know, screw up a knife, and I'll be like, you know what, I need to go for a ride. And that's what I do. I go for a nice long ATV ride. It really, you know, I can really work that stress out on the trails and just have fun. Here are these guys that we had originally watched cross that big puddle, and they were on the side of the road. I gave them a thumbs up to see if they were okay, and they were. I don't think they knew where they were, to be perfectly honest. No, I am not being a dick. That is me just picking on Mike a little bit.
Yeah, we rode on Hero one time. Well, welcome back. I was waiting for it back, you know. Okay.
I didn't know how to have the conversation while idling, waiting to go. I was like, yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's go. And he spins up at me. Thanks, Mike. I try to spin, I don't. I've got all-time four-wheel drive, just like, nope, you ain't spinning. They're going. Here's the trail, guys. Watch this. Couldn't even keep up with them. I thought when I hit this trail last time, on the way to where we had gone, I thought I was kicking ass on it, right? On the way back, I realized I did not kick ass. I was going slow, apparently. Yeah, he was flying. Keep in mind, we know that trails are pretty much empty, and we would never ride like this had there been other people on it. We're respectful riders. But we knew the trails were pretty much empty, and we wanted to have fun. And that's what they're there for. I almost lost it right there. My front left tire caught the mud. And I was like, oh, hello. And there's a tree right there. But I regained control quickly. And we made it to the intersection. Alright. Time to head home. See ya!
Alright, well, we made it back. What a ride that was. Holy crap.
Ow.
And that thing actually made it.
Oh, yeah. Of course it did.
You bounced
Hilarious.
all over the trail.
Yeah.
But I think we were both doing the same dance there.
I mean,
Yeah.
yours didn't look too bad.
I think next time we
I think
head
your
up.
shock works a little bit better.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Next time I want to go towards Goodman.
Okay.
Because we've got, it's only a 20-minute drive from here. We trailer them on my trailer.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah, over there. And we park, I mean, literally 20 minutes with the vehicle.
Okay.
And we trailer them, unload them, and hit the trails over there. But yeah, if they make it. I don't know how bad the washboards are over there, but our clothes should be clean considering all the washboards.
Yeah,
Anyway.
sucks.
Yeah, that puddle, man. That puddle was ridiculous. Look at this, guys. I mean, my wife hasn't seen me yet, but this should be an interesting,
My pants are still freaking...
yeah. And he actually,
They're drying out a little bit, but my shoes are still full of
Mike actually walked into the puddle to save me.
Come and save me.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the folder was gonna tip over if I would have left it, and so we had to make a decision. And then his pull strap, we couldn't record any of it because the camera was mounted to the front of his four-wheeler, and he was hooking me up to the back of his four-wheeler, so he's facing the wrong direction. But anyway, the pull strap broke, and Mike had to just empty his pockets and walk into, thigh-deep water.
I was just like, well,
Well, what the hell, right? It was cold. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully we do another one real soon. Let me know if you like it. Give me a thumbs up.